guys, how you guys doing today? We are here again concerning Senator Natasha Akpoti. The move to recall Natasha is preparing. In fact, they are about to start that all over again. The desperation will be here. Natasha must be removed. INEC told us they have rejected these people. But the way it's going now, the spokesperson for some of the satanic people don't come talk for TVC say the move to remove Natasha never stop. It's pending. They are putting things in place. They are putting some of the requirements from the INEC in place to make sure she's totally removed from the Senate. On this video, I will be showing you the video where the satanic woman for talk, and I will also be taking the article of our own quotes. I would like us to take the article quickly. All right, as you all can see right there on the screen, this is coming from Premium Times, that move to resubmit petition to recall Akpoti-Still, Natasha, as you all know, ongoing petition. You know, I would like us to take it from here. As you can see, it doesn't mean that there's a quote from some of the satanic people trying to remove her. It doesn't mean that the process has been put on a halt. And so we are believing that once we are able to meet with the level of compliance that they need for it to be adequate, the process will definitely take its course. That means the whole satanic process is still pending, you know. But I'd like us to take it because I have something to say afterwards. One of the petitioners seeking the recall of Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Still from the Senate has said they are preparing to resubmit a fresh petition after the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, rejected the initial one. Sandra Musa, who spoke on behalf of the petitioners on the TVC Breakfast Show on Friday, insisted that there is no going back on the process to recall Mrs. Akpoti-Still. It doesn't mean that the process has been put on hold, and so we are believing that once we are able to meet up with the level of compliance that they need for it to be adequate, the process will definitely take its course, she said. INEC had earlier rejected the petition for failing to meet the threshold outlined in Section 69A of the Nigerian Constitution, which requires that at least 50% plus one of the registered voters in a constituency must sign a recall petition. According to INEC, only 208,132 of the 474,554 registered voters in Kogi Central signed the petition, amounting to 43.86% and failing short by 29.146% signatures. Despite this, Ms. Musa stated that verified signatures from INEC were encouraging after it gave the petitions hopes that they could get required signatures. The people, unquote, the people in a compound, are they up to 5,000? Question. And what we heard from INEC, being an independent body, has already made up understand that over 208,000 signature has been verified. So I will have that to put to the public to judge, she added. It's crazy. This is crazy. Understand? I'd like us to also hear from her directly with this particular video.
Hold your thoughts because we need to speak to Sandra Musa, who is on Zoom right now. Madam Musa, can you hear me? Your senator finally returned to Your senator finally returned to her constituency to talk to her people, and you saw the rousing reception she got. Has your views changed now that the need for her recall, or would you support her at this time?
Thank you very much. Of course, my senator, or the senator of Kogi Central, came back home, and her people welcomed her. You would agree with me that even if you're my neighbor, there are some persons who definitely love you and be around you when you come home. And so, like we all saw, the meeting was in her compound. And we have 5 local government in Central. And we're talking about across Ajakuta, Davi, Okene, Okehi, and Mogori. But her people or her acquaintance came to see her in her compound when she arrived. That hasn't changed my mind in any way, because what we are after at this moment and what we're discussing is good governance. And I beg to differ from what my brother was saying in the studio. You see, if we are to talk about the relative peace that Kogi Central enjoys today, the former governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Aya Adoza Bello, it's a major player. And so you can't be saying that he's into disrupting the peace of the people. He's somebody who had done a whole lot. And if you look back into the history of Kogi Central as a constituent, it was when he came that our people could now sleep with their 2 eyes opened. And then we had activities booming back in Okene. I would beg to say that he revived Okene. And as much as we go around saying things about people, let's not always run away from their positive side and the things they have done to make our people better off today. And that is why we even have a constituency in the first place. His love for my gender is one of the reasons why we have lots of women in the Central today being part of politics. In the past times, anyone from Central knows that it's going to be very difficult for a woman to even want to vouch for councillor. But today you have lots of women that are already in politics because he brought that level ground play for us. And as we all know, it's a work in progress. Now, having to do with the issue on ground, it's something that we're standing by. It's something that we believe that once the level of compliance that we need to give is made available, the process itself will continue. And I must say that kudos to INEC. INEC being a single body, being able to verify that we already have over 208,000 votes, signatures verified. It tells that, as they promised Nigerians, that it's going to be a fair and transparent process. It is already being seen. If you know, there were lots of narrative that will hardly even have up to 100,000 votes or so being verified. And today, thank God where we are. That's over 50% of what is expected that has been submitted. And I'm sure that in no distant time, we'll all be where we want to be.
Okay, Madam Musa, are you saying that with the statement from INEC putting an end to this recall process that you want to reactivate the process again?
Well, what I know very well was INEC said that it was inadequate. Doesn't mean that the process had been put on a halt. And so we are believing that once we are able to meet up with the level of compliance that they need for it to be adequate, the process will definitely take its course.
Well, some people say the crowd that turned out at the reception held in her compound to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr is an indication that the signatures for her recall were forged and did not represent the wishes of the people.
Thank you very much. The people in her compound, are they up to 5,000? And what we have from INEC, being an independent body, had already made us understand that over 208,000 signatures has been verified. So I'll leave that to the public to judge.
Okay, let me also
go. Of course, it's politics, and you expect people to drive different narratives, to sell out their points, and to also make themselves be top of the game.
How can you suspend a senator for 6 months? Because you say your rules in the House, she has.
Why not just bite the humble pie? Apologize.
Apologize.
Does it take anything away?
It takes a lot. Where we are, before it got here, event has overtaken that issue of apology. At this juncture, apologizing is saying everything that has been said are not true.
And she was suspended on the issue of misconduct. Why can't she just
For 6
apologize
months.
on that?
For-
She has
for six-
acknowledged
for
that
6 months.
she has acknowledged that
For-
she was out of order.
For 6
and she
months.
apologized for that. Then pursue the other course and
For 6
ensure
months.
that your people are represented.
For
Don't you
6
think?
months. You cannot use. If you say that she's disorderly and you have suspended her for 6 months, which is against the Constitution, you say she's disorderly to your rules in the house. Giving her 6 months is disorderly to the grand norm that makes you a legislator.
But you are not the judge in this case now. The rules of
Yes.
the House of the Senate still
Yes.
stands.
Yes.
Now, if she feels the rules are not,
look at, see, justice is given to everyone their due. The way and manner that suspension is being approached is nothing short of, legislative recklessness. If I'm using the words of Father.
We're trying to get your position on your support for Senator Natasha.
I would want to ask, are you an advocate for her?
I'm not an advocate. I'm not an advocate. I'm just playing my duty as a journalist because these are the arguments that we see on the public space. So I just want to know, because you are from her constituency, you said she's loved by her people, but here you are saying that you want her recalled because she's not representing you. You told us earlier if she comes to her people to explain why she took the decision she took, you might, reconsider your stance. But you're still insisting that you remain solidly behind what you were saying. So that's why I asked you that question.
Let me get that straight. What we discussed initially, I was making you understand that the people who voted her into office, she had never come back to say, this and these are the things that happened. And so what we know is that she's been given suspension for 6 months. And that is tentative 1 year. And that means that we're going to be out of the dividends of democracy for that period of time. And I was also making it clear then that she would have taken time to listen to her colleagues. If you look at the video then, a whole lot of persons were trying to talk to her, and then she didn't listen to anyone. And then go for the option of having to apologize. Now, if she had apologized, and then this issue of being suspended for 6 months did not come to be, it would have still been possible for her to go on with her sexual harassment case, which, like I always say, and I maintain, it's a personal thing. And until a verifiable evidence is made available, we cannot jump into that. Now, having to say she came home to explain, if you look at the video of what she came to do, she came to incite the people. That visit was more about name-tagging people, blackmailing them, of which every one of the persons she had called, even to the present governor, which is the chief servant of the state, His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, has also got a level of followership. Right. Imagine if his followers would have also gotten angry from that.
Okay.
And that's why I'm trying to say that a whole lot has been done to keep Kogi Central in a place of peace, in a place of calm, which we enjoy today. And that's how our people can go back home and have a whole lot of time to spend with their people.
Now, just a quick one
I
for
heard
you.
my brother talking about the issue of someone coming home with convoy or that. Can you imagine the number of convoy or the number of appointees that we have in Kogi Central as an emergence of His Excellency, the former governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Yaya Adoza Bello, having to be over a very long time, having a man from Central gets to the position of governorship. You can tell how much he would have opened up the economy. It was his coming that brought about us even having beautiful houses. I liked when the other journalist in the house helped me ask, is the GRA outside Okene? The development is in Okene, irrespective of where it is.
All right.
There are lots of people who will get to that and not even have a hut in their village, Sandra, no matter the location.
We hear you, but I would like to come back to you, Abdulrazak.
Listen, guys, in this country, when you speak against these satanic people, they will fight back. Remember, say Peter Obi talking in 2023 presidential election, 2022-2023. He talk and say, when you are fighting corruption, corruption fight back. What is happening to Natasha today? She's the first Odugan woman that is fighting the top seats. of these satanic people. If they fight the number 3 man, you know what that means? He's a number 3 man, whether you like it or not. If Nigeria was to be a country that is working, where corruption have no place, where we have zero tolerance for corruption, someone like Akpabio can unseat Tinubu by putting on a motion. Yes. But because in the way Nigeria was designed, Senate President and the senators and reps are always following the direction, the decision, the order of the president. Don't get me wrong. You know me say president don't have order, decision, or whatever. But the number 3 man can oppose and disagree with you at any time. But it's not like that in our country. So Senator Natasha, they deal with these powerful men. I would like to reference again to this video of Isaac Fayoshe. When una hear wetin he talk concerning how Natasha think they fight these people. My people, what do I know? Listen to this video.
Nigeria is a country where you see plenty men, they fight one woman. Natasha, you be the iron lady of our time. Governors, they shake. Senate, they shake. World, they shake. Natasha, and if she no give up, she still they move. How can Kogi governor say a ban? Can you ban convoy? Is it in our law to ban convoy where they go or gathering? When you now put kangaroo 250,000 fake people that are not up to 5,000, you count them reach 250 to sign for a recall. You didn't ban public outing or public gathering then. Now when she can't do her own, they go to show them the authentic voters. You now say you now ban public gathering. Why you now no ban kidnappers with full Kogi State? Why you now no ban crime with full Kogi State? And that one too, the red cap chief. They say I be red card chief. You are now suddenly special assistant to SP on sexual harassment. Natasha, you are the woman. You are the woman they talk about in the Bible. You are the woman they talk about. Those people that stand. You are the Queen of our time. You are the Olufunmilayo Ransom Kuti of our time. I can't believe you can hold so many men to ransom. Natasha, when they think you are tired, they move like elephants. They move ba. They move bo. Your movement, they shakara them. Then they enact law we know they inside constitution. Natasha, I am behind you. God is behind you. All the women of the world, the Yemoda, the Oshun, the Iyawo Olokun, all of them are with you. How can so many of you couldn't pin one woman down? That is to tell you we need to bring our women back for our country to grow. It is time to bring the women back. Okay? Well done, Natasha.
Naira. Put your comments on the comment section. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's talk about the things that affected you and I. Take care, guys, and bye for now.